Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Agent Psycho, and this video is going to be on the little bit more serious side of things. And it's basically, as you guys can tell by the title of this video, because I usually put the topic of whatever commentary I'm talking about in the title of videos. If you didn't tell already, it's going to be about how I quote unquote ignore people on combat arms. Um, let's start from the very beginning, I suppose. Um, First of all, you guys need to know that I'm not a very sociable person. I'm not gonna try. I'm gonna try to make this not sound like a fucking reality TV show or one of those sob stories slash TV shows where someone comes up to stage and talks about their life story and how it devolves into a sob story and all that. I'm not trying to do that right now. But I do want to fill you in on where I'm coming from with this, in case you guys didn't hear already. A lot of you have. A lot of you already know a lot of things I'm about to say here, but this is for the people who don't, because of they might not have watched the videos that in which I already mentioned these kinds of things. So I apologize if I repeat a couple things, but it's for the sake of everyone watching this. Um, I'm not. Yes, like I said, I'm not a very sociable person. I don't talk to a lot of people over the internet, and usually I do things. I do a lot of things on my own. If it's gonna be with anyone else, it's within my own little tight knit group of friends that I personally know, like that are from the same town as I live. That kind of stuff. I'm not in any way an extrovert or think that I have a lot of friends, because I don't. I like to keep my friends pretty close to me and friends that I know pretty well. Either that or friends of friends. That's basically the limit that I have there. So yeah, you can see why I have a problem with people trying to add me on anything, whether it be Steam or Combat Arms or whatever. Because well, it's I wouldn't say I feel comfortable doing it, because at the very beginning when I did start doing YouTube and I started gaining a little bit of momentum on YouTube doing Combat Arms videos, from the very at the very beginning I did actually accept all friend requests because I wanted to be nice and all that. So if you wanted to be my friend on Combat Arms, I was like, okay, sure, just shoot me a friend request, and then bam, friend added. That's how it used to be. And then it got to the point where my friends list was so jam packed with people that wanted to add me that eventually I had to be like, oh, sorry, my friends list is full, and friends is full, and it got to the point where when I tried to add like other YouTubers to my friends list, I found that I couldn't, so I had to like delete some of them, and I kind of felt bad that I had to delete one of them by random. A lot of people by that point kind of stopped playing Combat Arms, so I could kind of figure out who really wasn't playing anymore and just delete them. But by that point, it was really getting really irritating scrolling through the friends list and seeing like just trying to find people that I wanted to play with or I wanted to talk to. So eventually, I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just going to delete everyone except for the people that I deem most important, and usually they're other YouTubers or personal friends of mine. That's what happened, and ever since then, I was like, sorry, man, I can't be your friend. To most people. I know that may or may not offend some of you out there, because you might take that and think, excuse me, I'm a little bit sick, as you guys can tell. That sounded weird. But as some of you may take that and say, oh, look, Asian Psycho is being a fucking stuck-up little bitch because he doesn't want to add me on Combat Arms. Like, what the fuck's that all about? Well, I just explained to you why. Because it's a little bit inconvenient for me to do so. But inconvenience aside, my own perspectives aside, and now that we've talked about that, for those of you guys who do want to add me on Combat Arms or Steam or wherever for that matter, it's not so much that I want you to consider my situations here, because I know that I can't make everyone in the world or everyone on internet land, I can't expect them to put themselves in my shoes and understand the situation from where I'm trying to come from. That's not possible, because the internet is full of ignorant people. I'm not going to try to force ignorant people to all of a sudden become, the most enlightened people on earth. That's not how this thing works. But that being said, I do kind of want to put this out there that you should probably think about why you're trying to add me as a friend. Is it because you want to get to know me better? Like, do you think that somehow we're going to become like really good friends? Somehow or some way? Or is it because, and if you want to do that, is it because you two also want to become internet famous on, Combat Arms or whatever? Or is it because you really just want to play with a game or two with me? Maybe it's that simple. I don't know. It varies from person to person. But whatever your reason is, I just want to ask you guys to kind of think about that a little bit. Think about that at least for a little bit. Not reconsider, but consider why it is that you try to add me on Comrams if you run into me, and then if I don't accept your friend request, which is 100% of the time, then you come to my YouTube channel and come to my videos and leave comments asking, "Why are you ignoring me, Asian Psycho? I try adding you as a friend. Stop ignoring me and add me as a friend already." No, I'm sorry. Some of you may not sound as retarded like that, and I apologize. But the point is that unfortunately, for reasons of my own, I can't accept friend requests from anyone unless I have a very good reason to add them. For example, hey, he's another YouTuber and we're going to do a video together, or maybe a commentary together, something like that, and we want to get a gameplay in which the two of us are in the same lobby. Okay, that's fine, I guess. But don't use that as an excuse to say, "Oh, hey, YouTube, hey, Asian Psycho, I have a YouTube channel too. I have 34 subscribers and 2 videos. Let's make a video together, so you can add me as a friend." Like, no, just no. Calm down there, buddy. So yeah, that, and I personally get a little bit annoyed when people, add me as a friend on a video game, and then get angry at me for not accepting that friend request because they think they're entitled to being my friend or something like that. I've had a bad experience in high school and middle school with friends being two-faced and facetious and all that. I won't go into it now because this is not time for that. But I'll just let you guys know that I'm pretty suspicious of people, especially over the internet. Because if I'm suspicious of people in real life, I can be that way, however many times over on the internet, because it's the internet. So I'm sure the people who hate me with a passion will see this video as like, "Oh my God, Asian Psycho is whipping his dick out all over us again. He's trying to act like some sort of fucking internet badass." Excuse me, as I said, big sick. But voice crack. But that's not what I'm trying to get at here. Like I said twice or 3 times in a row, because I always repeat things like a fucking idiot. So to conclude this is kind of going to be a sort of public service announcement to the people who either know me or actually are my subscribers on YouTube or know me through anything else. I mean, I don't mind if you talk to me. Like, if there was some way for you to message me without, having to go through all this trouble of being your friend on Steam or Combat Arms, I wouldn't mind such. The easiest way for you to get in touch with me is to leave a comment, and I actually do look at every single comment that comes it gets put on my videos, because I don't get a lot. So because of that, I'm able to read all of them within a reasonable amount of time. So I can just look over all of them and see if there are any that I want to respond to, and if I feel like responding to one, I will. That's the easiest way, most reliable way, to be honest. Or through Twitter, but I don't really use Twitter. I just updated my profile like yesterday, so something like that. So it's not really too reliable. But whatever your reason that you want to get in touch with me, just leave a comment on one of my YouTube videos, or send a tweet to me. I guess I might not check my tweets because I don't really use Twitter, like I said, but who knows? I may respond to you. That's how you communicate with me, not through friend requests and demanding to know why I'm trying so hard to ignore everyone in the world. It's not that I'm trying to, but I'll be honest, I don't like talking to people. I really don't. I'm a hardcore. I'm pretty much your stereotypical Asian nerd slash geek in that respect, in that I'm not really a talkative person. Take that for what you will. I don't care if you call me fucking ignorant for that or arrogant for that. That's completely understandable because I do like to keep a lot of things to myself. It's kind of part of who I am, but let's not get into that right now. But yeah, that is what I wanted to mention. So I'm not trying to say that I won't be your friend, but I kind of am. And if it bothers you that much that I can't be your friend on Combat Arms or whatever, just leave a comment on one of my videos and hope that I get around to replying to it or something. I don't know. It's really up to you. But I will leave it there because I think I've spoken enough. So anyways, thank you guys very much for watching, and we'll see you guys later.